Well, good morning, and we are the Real Monica Adams Show, and it's the mobile Monica version. We are live for you from Mark Anthony's, as you can see. Be kind, gift kindly. If you haven't been following along over the last couple of weeks, we've been doing our live broadcast. It's usually for the last week and a half been me and Mark, but Mark will rejoin us at his store Christopher's on Friday. He's actually out of town today, so I'm doing it solo, and we're going to get a chance to do a little inspiration between you and I from here this morning. So thanks for being a part of it. And it is, of course, brought to you by our friends at Invita Health and Wellness. Not sure if you can hear it, but we got the ambiance of the music in the background. What's your favorite Christmas song? We asked that last week. Let me know what it is. And is there a particular version that you love by the artist that might be the one that really brings the Christmas season around to you? We're going to talk today about clarity, finding focus, finding yourself if you've lost yourself over the years, and then trying to get you back on track before we hit 2024. Okay, so a lot of things that you'll be able to interact with me today. Good morning to you, Marilyn. Love having all of you on, and say good morning and tell me where you're watching from. Tell me how many people you've told about this wonderful show, this show that brings positivity to you on a daily basis. You know, we talk about the Christmas season and how amazing it is that everybody seems so happy. Everybody hopefully is a little kinder to each other. But why just for a season? You know, we talk about friendships that are a season and a reason and a lifetime. Let's make the happiness for a lifetime. Again, I'm not saying that every day that you're walking around and that everything's always so easy going. But what I'm saying is it's possible to change someone's attitude simply by a smile that you have on your face, the happiness that comes out of your heart that they see glowing on your face. Those kind of things just put everybody in a better mood. And if we can start spreading that kind of kindness around the world, just imagine the power that we can have on a daily basis to change lives. That's what I'm trying to do. On March 1st, we had that dream, and here we are. Can you believe this? We're almost, Friday will be December 1st. I cannot believe we've been doing the show this long and that it's grown this like exponentially. The growth has been unbelievable, and it's all because of you. That's right, you. I'm talking to you right now. Each and every one of you that have said, I love this show. I want to be a part of the show. I want to be a part of the mission of the Real Monica Adams team. The whole brand is all about this type of kindness. So thank you for being a part of it. Sean, Kathleen, good morning to you. Bill, good morning. Sean's watching from St. Peters, Missouri. For all of you, I'd love to see Missouri, Illinois. When you go on vacation, take us with you. I don't care what country you're in. I've had people that have taken us to Italy with them. I've had people that were in Malta. We've had people that are in Mexico. And then it's just all throughout the states that you are saying, I want to be a part of happiness no matter where I am. And I love that. Okay, so clarity. Tell me, just be honest. Have you lost yourself over the last maybe couple weeks, months, years? I was very raw with you about 2 or 3 weeks ago saying, yeah, I kind of felt like I lost my way and I couldn't feel like what it was. I couldn't put my finger on it, but it was more so being called out by a good friend of mine, a client of mine. And she said, Monica, I'm going to say the one, she called it a flaw. She's like, but it really isn't a flaw because it's the kindness in you, but it is the people pleaser that my mom always was. And so I admire my mother so much. I mean, she's an incredible role model. I'm so ridiculously blessed with my upbringing. And I wish each and every one of you had incredible parents. And I know that's not the case sometimes. I know that you didn't have the best upbringing, but that doesn't mean that you can't change your course at any given point by the role models that are around you. And I hope I can be that role model for you. Maybe I can be your big sister. Maybe I can be like a motherly role for you. I actually met these two girls about a week ago at a fashion show, and they said, do you have kids? And I said, no, I wasn't blessed with kids. And they said, would you please adopt us? And I thought, oh my gosh, I'd love to. Those two are in their 20s. And I just kept thinking, this is how my girls would be if I was blessed with girls. And that's not that I wouldn't have wanted a boy, I wanted one of each, but I would have loved to have had a girl. And I just know that I would have dressed her up and taken her shopping and introduced her to all the things that I love, and then hopefully have those attach, right? That's what you hope as a parent. But they find their way. And then it's just all about supporting them and then helping guide them on their path so that they don't get lost. But if they're watching you and you have lost yourself, well, then therein lies the problem. They're continuing to watch you. And if they say, mom feels lost, dad feels lost, brother feels lost, sister feels lost, well, they're young and they're just looking and looking and looking. They're trying to find a role model. And hopefully the role model is not an actor or an actress or an athlete. That's not real, right? It's like they're live up to something that is so false to them. But there you are inside the home. Try to be the role model for them. Be the best version of you that you can be. Now, let somebody else check you, though, just like Janice did with me. Check you to say, hey, I think you've lost yourself a little way. Okay, so how do we find that together? We're going to talk about that today. We're also going to do our giveaway. If you don't know about this, Monica's must have. And if you didn't get a chance to see it a week ago, this is the must have. And by the end of today's show, I will be pulling a name for a big winner of the Black Forest candle that smells unbelievable. For all the Monica's must haves through Christmas time, all you have to do is go to my website, TheRealMonicaAdams.com. Click on what's new. And when you do that, you automatically get registered in for the must haves. Let me show you a little bit bigger. When you come into Mark Anthony's, which is right here at Jefferson and Kirkwood Road, you'll see these candles. Now, there's bigger versions of them, and then there's these smaller ones that are just going to give you about, I think Mark was saying about 40 hours. So it could be a little over a month that this would last. Black Forest, I'm going to tell you right now, you light this in your house, and everyone's going to go, what is that candle? So we've got this version that retails for $22, and I'm giving a lucky person one of those today. Let me show you the other version. So this I absolutely love. So you want something to last for a while. He's got this one here, Black Forest, and the smell is unlike anything you've probably ever had. Smells incredible, but those are the must-haves for today that I'm giving away to one lucky person. We started with our Monica's must-haves at Christopher's in Kirkwood. We did that last Friday. We gave one away. That was our first giveaway. Today is our second, and then I'll also be revealing to you my new must-have from Mark Anthony's. Within about the next 10 minutes, I'll show you today's must-have. But it's that simple. As soon as you register, all you're doing is filling out the form and then submitting your email address, and then I'm able to see who's all signed up, and then I pull a name from that. So good luck to you. We will do the winner at the end of the show, and in 10 minutes, I'll show you what today's must-have is. I'm also going to talk about something really amazing that me and Kasha Sitars, who's been on the show, Kasha not only has been on the video component side, but she's dropped on our audio podcast platform. And she and I talked about so many things on that show. It's been very popular in Canada, by the way. There's a lot of people who watch us on YouTube that can't watch on Facebook. We do stream on both platforms every morning, Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. So if you have friends and family that you want to watch the show, but they say they're not on Facebook, it's okay. Have them watch on YouTube, like a lot of her friends. She's got thousands and thousands of followers, and she does incredible work with her clinic, her health clinic in Canada. Well, she and I talked yesterday, and we have something up our sleeves that we want you to be a part of. So I'm going to tell you about that, and I'm actually going to hand it over to you with regards to what date you want to be a part of this. And then I've got a hilarious story. Trust me, get ready. You want to get a good ab workout? I'm going to start your day with a story that hopefully won't turn your stomach. Trust me, when the whole story plays out, it will make you laugh. Two of the girls that worked out here this morning already heard the story. It all started with a dream last night, and then the dream kind of became a reality. That's coming up for you next. Envita Health and Wellness, where you can feel your best both inside and out. Envita isn't your typical med spa. They're a multi-specialty medical spa and wellness center serving St. Louis and its surrounding areas. They have ketamine for mental health and pain, IV therapy, medical weight loss, and aesthetics treatments. As board-certified anesthesia providers, Envita can ensure that their advanced treatments are provided safely with minimal to no pain. So let Envita take care of you. Call 314-394-0950 to book an appointment or online envitahealthandwellness.com. All right, welcome back. We got some Christmas music playing here at Mark Anthony's in Kirkwood, and promising to make you laugh a little bit. Okay, if you're just tuning in, I'm Monica Adams, and thrilled to have you as part of our show. Again, let me know where you're watching from as you're signing on. Marilyn, how many of you all do an Advent tree for the children? I love putting it together each year for the adorable children across the street. Yeah, but you know what? Somebody was just talking to me about an Advent calendar the other day. I love the traditional Advent calendars, by the way, Marilyn. a lot of people have turned them into like chocolate calendars and wine calendars and whiskey calendars. In fact, I heard Aldi's is so crazy busy as soon as their wine calendars come in, and they have little things of wine leading all the way up to Christmas. But the true tradition of the Advent calendar, I love. So, yeah, Marilyn, good question. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Kathy, Pamela, and Kathy, Rick. Happy Hump Day. Leona, good morning to you. Tina, good morning to you. Thank you for talking about Hump Day, by the way. Let me pull this down. See my University of Missouri shirt? Come on, all of you. Finish the sentence. M-I-Z. You're not here, so you got to type it in for me. I'm wound up like I am every morning with nothing in me but water. I haven't gone and gotten my vitamin B12 shot yet. That's happening today, so watch out later today. We are going to do a live version of Wet Your Whistle Wednesday this afternoon, right about 4 o'clock. So who's on board with us? Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Kathleen. Thank you, Michelle. We're at 4 o'clock. Speaking of Michelle, she's going to join me again on Wet Your Whistle Wednesday, but we're going to do a live version during happy hour. Kathy, good morning. Thank you for the ZOU. For those of you that can join us, grab your favorite glass of wine or whiskey or vodka or rum or a mocktail or whatever you want to have. We're going to talk about the festive season, and we're going to feature a new wine from our friends at Clayton Winehouse. So that's going to be this afternoon, Michelle and I at 4 o'clock. Next week, if all goes well, one of my best friends from college she's my godchild's mother, Julie's going to join me along with my husband, Jim, and we're going to do whiskey because she's the whiskey girl and he's the whiskey guy. They know much more about whiskey than I ever will. And it's a great feature for those that love whiskey. Trust me, you're going to want to know about this one. They also have incredible gift sets and all the things that you need for hosting parties at Clayton Winehouse. So I want you to check them out, please. And please watch this afternoon, 4 o'clock. Put it on your calendar. Put it in your alarm right now that we're going to do a bonus. I always told you, you never know. We might do bonus content, bonus version coming up this afternoon. Wine and B12. Look out, Michelle. She will be on fire. Yep. Gwen, good morning. I'll be home for Christmas. Okay, thanks. I asked earlier, what's your favorite Christmas song? One of my favorite songs, Monica, because you can always take yourself back at a time when you were young and everyone was still around. Great memories of my mother's smile. Oh, I love it. I'll be home for Christmas. By any particular version, any particular artist, let me know. Okay, you ready? You ready to laugh your butt off? You might want to tell people right now. Text them, tell them they want to hear this story. So it's all about storytelling, right? Being a good storyteller. Kathy, Silent Night, absolutely. That's the one I remember with my growing up on Christmas Eve. Okay, see this right here? I love Andy Frisella and the First Form team and supplement superstores. So you can run into supplement superstores and maybe you get these. Maybe you get them at a gas station. Maybe you get them at the grocery store. So I stocked up the other day, okay? So everybody, get ready for this. I stocked up and I couldn't believe as I was chewing this morning, and it's in the dark, right? I'm driving in and I take a bite out of this and I think, Monica, are you chewing on the paper? Because it wouldn't come like out of the bar. I couldn't eat it. So I turned the light on in my car as I get ready to turn onto Kirkwood Road. And I'm like, why am I biting into the plastic or am I biting into the bar? Like, or is it the nougat or the caramel in the bar? What the heck's the deal? Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this? This is just the beginning of the story. This is inside of my bar. So, Mr. Andy Frisella, I just want to let you know, I don't know who does, the manufacturing and the customer service, the customer quality, I should say quality control of this. But he needs to know this. And I don't know if I need to give him the batch number, if there needs to be a recall or what, but I've never been involved in anything like this in my life. I've always, in the news, I have reported on a recall of cars and chicken and this and that and cereals, whatever, right? Right, Richard? It is crazy. That is inside of my protein bar. And for those of you that love these, and this is my favorite, but right now it's kind of turned my stomach. This is the chocolate. No. This is the chocolate peanut butter pretzel. So for any of you that have these level 1 bars, and they truly are my favorites. My clients will ask me, okay, Monica, what's your favorite bars if you're going to eat a bar? It's that, and it's the salted caramel one. Well, this is plastic inside of my bar. Okay, ready? This gets crazier. Last night, I can't sleep. So I'm flipping around. I'm having all these crazy dreams. And I think, what the heck did I eat? Well, I had this kale and bean soup that I couldn't wait to eat. But Jim made me a grilled cheese sandwich, which I wasn't big on. I was like, it's kind of heavy. I just kind of poked around with my soup and I went to bed, had crazy dreams, couldn't figure out why I had these dreams. Are you ready for this? So in my dream, it's all over the place. I don't know why Randy Naughton, who is a friend of mine that I used to work with at Fox 2, she shows up in the dream along with this friend of mine that I haven't seen probably since we were waitresses in my late teens, early 20s. I have seen her pop up on Facebook, and I know that she had gone through cancer, and so I've been wishing her the best. So I've at least had some conversation with her. But those two pop up; they don't know each other, and it's kind of like Taylor Swift and Patrick Mahomes' wife. Those two showing up on TV and cheering. It was like we were at a game, okay, in my dream, and I see them show up and they were cheering together, having a good time together. And then all of a sudden, fast forward, and it switched to us walking through streets, kind of like New Orleans. And we show up in this restaurant bar. Okay. This is where it gets crazy. We're there. I don't remember any of the faces now. All I remember are they're friends of mine. And they say, Monica, I want you to try these chicken wings. And I was like, I don't really want chicken wings. I know, you don't want them fried. These are baked chicken wings. And trust me, they're the best and they're spicy. Now, everybody that's tuning in right now, I'm telling a part of a dream that turns into somewhat of what happened here. This is plastic, by the way, if you're just tuning in my protein bar that's just turning my stomach right now. But this is either going to turn your stomach or make you laugh so hard. So I decide, okay, fine, I'll order these chicken wings, again, in the dream. And they come out on a platter, and I look at them. I'm not a fan. You tell me. Are you a fan of the chicken wings that have the big legs on them? Like, I would prefer if I'm going to eat one, it would be a drummy. Well, these were big, and they had big legs on them. One of them looks crazy to me, this coloring of the skin and everything, and I go, well, that doesn't look good. And they said, no, Monica, it's smoked. It's supposed to look like that. I was like, okay, but I'm just telling you right now, it doesn't look good. And they said, trust me, you'll love it. Just open your mind and eat it. Oh, all right, fine. The other one looks great. And then there's a middle one, everybody. Okay, you ready for this? The middle one, I'm looking at it. And while I'm looking at the other one that's got a weird color to it, I look at that one and it moves. And I'm like, hey, that just moved. And they're like, Monica, you're so full of it. You just don't want to eat the chicken wing. It did not move. And I'm like, I'm telling you, it moved. In fact, I think it yawned and then it moved. I woke up from my dream laughing like, what does this mean? And then I go back to bed. When I go back to bed, I pick right back up on the plate and I see the thing move again. And I was like, I'm going to get up and I'm going to go tell the guy that owns the place that this moved, that it's alive. All right. I go up to him and I said, this moved. And he goes, you're right. And I said, what do you mean you're right? And then all of a sudden he takes out this like video camera to show me a replay, like slow motion. And as he gets ready to do that, everybody, you ready? I say, it's alive. And he goes, what? The thing turns from a chicken that just kind of moved to a flip and it suddenly had fur on it. And it was a baby fox this big and it was alive on my plate. Okay. Now I'm freaking out and my stomach's turning. My friends are laughing. I'm like, what do you think's funny about this? There are 3 pieces of chicken. One's turning over and then it becomes a fox. Okay. You guys, that's like the craziest dream I've had in a long time, but that's what happens when you eat something you don't want to eat and it's a little bit later at night. Now, do you understand why I tell you to eat healthy? Okay. So what happens? I wake up this morning and now it's real time. I'm driving in, eating a healthy protein bar and freaking plastics on the inside of my protein bar. What in the heck is going on here? All right. So that's it. I'm hoping you're laughing. I'm hoping you're not throwing up at home, but my clients were cracking up so hard this morning when I told them the story. And I'm like, how did a chicken become a fox? Okay. Sounds like a joke, doesn't it? And why do I have plastic on the inside of my protein bar? So there's my story. Let's see what you all have to say about it. Okay. I'm eating one right now, the salted caramel. Andy, check the quality control. Yeah. So then they were asking me, like, I did not buy it here because he does sell those bars here. I didn't buy it here. I don't know if I bought it. I think I bought it at, oh gosh, either the grocery store or a gas station. It doesn't matter. All that matters is we need to figure out, all of you, we got to bring the community together. What do we need? Do I need to give the batch number? Do I need to give this number that's on here? And then do they need to do a recall or what do we do? Okay, so let's come together because I don't want anybody else to be driving in, trying to be healthy, and there's freaking, it wouldn't come out. Look, I'm going to try and pull it. Oh, there we go. Yeah. I mean, I don't even feel like eating today. Okay, seriously, there you go. Isn't that gross? That's on the inside of my bar. Oh, there's more. There's more in there. I would have eaten the plastic. Oh yeah, there's more pieces of plastic. That's a big thing of plastic. How does that happen? Trust me. How does that happen? Okay. Marilyn says, yes, yuck. They need the batch number. Okay. Julie says, oh no. Good morning, Lori. Linda, recall time. Someone could swallow it. I know, right? I almost did, or maybe I did. I mean, that's the other thing. Maybe that's why I feel like I do. Maybe I ate some of the plastic because there's pieces, evidently, now that I'm looking deeper, there's pieces throughout this whole bar, and I ate 3/4 of the bar. I ate the chicken that turned into a fox. Lori says, I had a crazy dream last night, too. What's up? Stick to Jim's grilled. No, Rose, it is the grilled cheese. That's what I'm talking about. I barely ate any of my soup. The grilled cheese is what did it. I don't know how much butter was on it or what, but that's what did it. Is I didn't want to have the grilled cheese so late at night, and I ate it. And he makes great grilled cheese sandwiches, but I don't know, something about that before bed. Did you drop 100 milligrams of gummies before you went to bed? No, I didn't. Doesn't it sound like it? Just gagged on my oatmeal. Left over from the full moon on the 27th, right? We dream for a reason. Someone knew you had that bar and was warning you. Freaky, right? Kathy says, gross for sure. Give them the whole thing back. Well, how am I going to do that? I'd have to throw it. If you're just tuning in, you missed the story. So you've got to go back and watch, and then you can go. Wild Dreams. Did you see the moon last night? I did, by the way. I didn't see it this morning, but it actually was the last 2 days. Beautiful, beautiful moon for the last 2 days. I didn't get a chance to see. I don't know if it wasn't as visible as the last 2 nights, but oh yeah, they were amazing. It's 7:21. Let me give you some news you can use. The forecast. I mentioned earlier in the week that it was going to be gorgeous. Sunshine and a high. They're actually getting warmer. 58 now, the meteorologists are saying, that I listened to on KMOX this morning. Sunny and 58 today. Now, tomorrow, actually tonight we'll get into the 40s. The clouds will start moving in. Now, we've been in a drought, and a lot of states are, unfortunately. With the drought, this is welcome news. We have rain coming. Tomorrow, cloudy, making way for rain and drizzle. Tomorrow's high, though, a little warmer. Instead of being in the 40s, now they're calling for about 50 to 51. The same for Friday. The rain still will kind of linger around. By the time Friday morning comes around, they're saying maybe about an inch of rain that we desperately need. And then on Saturday, you might have a little drizzle as well. But we're talking about 50s. Not bad at all as we go into Friday, which is December 1st. You got to love that. Mail it back to the owner. Terry, I don't know where I bought it, though. That's the problem. Pamela says, yes, provide all information you have. Leave some of the plastic in place so they can see it. Well, I just pulled it out of here. I mean, oh, actually, no, there's still some in there. That's interesting. I'm telling you now, I'm thinking I actually ate some. So have any of you ever been a part of that? What have you, maybe we go there. And maybe we save the clarity. We'll see. We might have time for it. What's the craziest thing you've ever found in food? Let's go with that. Mail it back to, mail it back to the owner. I don't know. I mean, do I send it to Andy Frisella, who I used to have on my KMOX show on a regular basis? Andy, haven't seen you in a long, long time. Love your guys, love your stores, love your products, but you need to know about this. Post it on YouTube and make a reel. I'll just take that piece. You know what? We'll take that piece from the show and we'll show what happened here. The whole story, though, is comical. Did you laugh? I mean, come on. There's parts of that are funny, and there's parts of it that are gross. And I'm really hoping that I didn't swallow the plastic. I've also found years ago. I mean, I'm talking decades ago. I found pieces of a grasshopper in a sandwich I was eating, which is just disgusting. I mean, if you think about it, the things that are allowed to squeak by that the FDA allows is just mind-blowing to me. Call supplement superstores and ask them what to do. Okay, Barb, thank you. A hair in my food really turns me off. Yeah, that, unfortunately, you find a lot. So funny, made me laugh. I'm glad. It was meant to make you laugh. That's what I wanted. Okay, I promised you in about 10 minutes that I would show you Monica's must-have. If you don't know about this, that is disgusting, Kristen said. Hey, hello to you. I wanted it to make you laugh, but yes, it is kind of gross. But the come on, wasn't the dream silly? I mean, what in the heck is that all about? I like the idea that maybe it was warning me about something. If you just tuned in and you didn't see the Monica's must-haves that we are giving away today at the end of the show, it's this candle, the Black Forest candle that you see right here. We're going to give that away at the end of the show. And how do you enter to win? Super simple, all the way through Christmas. It's TheRealMonicaAdams.com, and I have different must-haves. We gave away a must-have last week to Christopher's, and we have giveaways from Christopher's and Mark Anthony's that we're doing Wednesdays and Fridays. It's that simple. It's so easy. All you have to do is go to TheRealMonicaAdams.com, click on what's new. And when you click on what's new, it will automatically give you the form that you fill out. And then once you do that, you don't have to do it every single day. Not like voting for Ruby Lee on Monday where we can vote. She thought you could vote 10 times, but I saw her doing a live last night, and I don't even know what it got up to, but she was at 315 people at one point. It probably got up higher. I had to go to bed. She said now that you can only vote once. And we start the voting, by the way, on Monday. Ruby Lee, please vote for her. If you haven't been watching The Voice, start doing so because she's just incredible. Michelle Meld, his wife. Yeah, so he's actually a neighbor of Michelle's, by the way. That's disgusting. The batch number will identify the original location. That's what I thought. So that's why I was coming up with that. Yeah. Good morning to everybody. Okay, so we're going to give away the Black Forest candle at the end of the show. But today, I want to show you my new must have. Okay. You've heard me talk about these before. It's the moth light. Let's turn it around. The moth light. Okay, these are so cool. You will never have to buy a lighter for a candle again. So when you come buy candles, and I'm telling you right now, Mark and Michael that own Mark Anthony's and Christopher's, they have the coolest things in their store. So if you've never been, you've got to come to both of them. We'll be broadcasting live from Christopher's with Mark on Friday, but you never have to buy one of these again. Why is that? Because it comes with this handy dandy charger. Look at this. You just put this into any kind of, you can put it into your computer and charge it up if you want to. I like this one. It's got the little camouflage look. I actually have this one at home. That's one of my favorites. How does it work? Well, look, you charge it up and then this particular one, you push forward and then you push on here and see what it does? It makes this. And then that's how you light the candle. It's not like this big flame. So if you have a dog like mine that as soon as I flick the lighter, she goes nuts, she goes crazy. I'm going to blow this candle out. I'm going to show you how it works. And there's a bunch here, so you'll get a chance to pick. I think he'll let you pick. Okay, so I already lit this one, but I think we showed you. You just go down and you're not having this big flame. You just do this, and you can see that what it creates in the middle there. And then you put it above the wick and it lights your candle. Again, you never have to buy one again. And I'm telling you, they're getting expensive. They're like $6, $7, $8. And then you have them for not too long and you throw them away, keep them out of the landfill, right? We're helping Mother Earth. Here's one you probably would like because it's the color of the season. One of the colors of the season, I guess I should say. It's red. So you could get just a regular solid one. And this is one that's similar to the one I just had here, where you push it forward and then it's like that. The ones that I have, that I bought, which is, I love this one. Okay, you're going to probably really love this one. You know I love my animal print. So this particular one is a little different, and you have it on the side. Okay, and it has a light. I mean, come on. You got to love that. So if you're stumbling around and maybe you lost your electricity, this actually has a light on and off. It's not charged right now, but you push this in on the side here. You push that in, the light, it will light up on you. And then all you have to do is push this and then it'll turn and it'll light it. But it also has a little light here. Super, super cool. It's called the Moth Light. So I'm telling you right now, if you're looking for something unique for someone, and I would buy these for a lot of people, this actually might be something that shows up in a lot of people's gifts this year because I just think they're so cool. And if I'm going to make it a Monica must-have, then I'm going to buy it for my own family and friends and coworkers and clients, etc. It's the coolest thing. I just am in love with these. And you, my friends, someone is going to be very, very lucky and going to win one of these. How about that? And all you have to do is register. And how do you register? You pay no money. You just go to the website, TheRealMonicaAdams.com. You click on the What's New tab. You'll see the Monica's Must Have that Michelle created. Thank you so much, Michelle, that she created on my page. You just fill out the form, submit, and then boom, I get a chance to pick hopefully your name for one of these must-haves. It's that simple. So that's the must-have that we'll be pulling from here next Wednesday. All right. Good luck to each and every one of you. And then we'll be picking a new must-have from Christopher's when Mark returns on Friday. All right, everybody. We're going to look some more of your comments. Also, we're going to talk a little bit. I hear everybody registering right now. I love it. We are going to talk about clarity and finding yourself. We're at the halfway point, so we do have some time left, which is great. And I'm going to tell you about a collaboration with Kasia Sitars in Canada that she and I are going to do in about 3 weeks that you can be a part of to vision set, to really find the clarity and to set you on the course for where you belong in your life long before you get to New Year's resolution. So stay tuned for that. Think about this. When's the last time you called your doctor at 2 o'clock in the morning and he actually answered? Well, at Innovair Health Advocates, their patients are special. Their doctors, nurse practitioners, their care team care deeply about your health, your family, your work, and even your pet. Their clinicians are accessible and they lead your care in and out of the hospital. In fact, Dr. Charles Willie offers his cell phone number to his patients to ensure they can intervene early in your illness. They can provide care above and beyond, offering lab, x-ray, echocardiogram, and other treatments in their office. Innovair Health Advocates with 5 locations on both sides of the river. Check them out, innovairhealth.com. Hi, it's Monica Adams. Thank you so much for following along with The Real Monica Adams Show since we launched back in March. But I wanted to let you know there's so much more that I could do with you, your business, your corporation. Did you know that I'm a motivational speaker all around the world, as well as an MC and an auctioneer? So if you have an event, maybe a nonprofit organization, and you want to book me, just shoot me an email, info@TheRealMonicaAdams.com. Personal training, life coaching, and styling as well. info@TheRealMonicaAdams.com. Well, welcome back. It's the mobile Monica version of the Real Monica Adams Show, broadcasting live for you right here from Mark Anthony's Gifts and Spa in Kirkwood. If you're just tuning in, well, how are you? Are you having a good day? Are you feeling a little lost? That's what we're going to talk about right now. For those of you that have lost your way, it's okay. It's okay to say, yeah, Monica, I'm one of those people. Or maybe like me, that you have found that you take care of everyone else. That's not a bad thing, by the way, because you're the one that they count on. You're the one they call. Trust me. I can guarantee you that when things go wrong in their life, it is you. You are their lifetime. Or maybe you're the reason or the season. And it's okay to be that, by the way. It's okay to let those people go away. Don't harbor ill feelings and say, gosh, I gave everything to them. I lost myself and gave everything to them. It's okay. They needed you. And understand that you gave so much to them that you will forever have changed their life. But now it's time to get back on you. Now it's time to focus on the importance of your mental health. So I talk about a lot that I do that with my clients. I do that with my family. I did that a lot with coworkers. I did that with former friends. It's very easy to say, I lost myself. That was a lot of wasted time. It's not. For whatever you did in the past, it was meant to be at that very given moment. If you are able to walk that kind of path, have that kind of faith, believe in that kind of guidance, then it's okay. But right now, today, Wednesday, November 29th at 7:32 in the morning, I'm asking that everything start changing for you. Okay, shifting. A lot of people don't like the word change. So shifting for you. Can you do me a favor and can we promise together that we find ourselves again? That come December 1st, we have 2 more days to start really making the preparations in our mind and in our spirit to take care of us. Day after day after day, getting to December 31st. And when January 1st comes, you already know that you are going to carry forward what you started a month ago. You're not going to wait till January 1st and say, I'm going to start focusing more on myself. I'm going to start making more time for me. Why wait till January 1st? Why be a month behind still? You're right, in your mind and in your spirit, you might feel that you're years behind because you haven't been focusing on yourself. If you do that right now, you are a month in advance. And that's what we're going to do. Not only am I focusing on me and finding more time for me, the balance I need with myself, my husband, my mom, my brothers, my sister, my best friends, my dogs, of course. It is this show, this brand will become so much better going into 2024 if I continue to focus on me first and foremost. So I've been doing so great at waking up, not getting out of bed until I have my prayer done. Thank the good Lord above for the direction and the guidance that he's given me and being able to give to you. Then from there, I'm able to affect you in a whole different way. If I lose myself along the way and I'm exhausted, I'm not going to bed on time, I'm writing up programs for people, I'm doing online programming, nutrition and workouts, and then styling and everything you just heard that we do, setting up appointments, setting up meetings, all those things, I lose myself. And it kind of felt that way long before we launched the brand, when I was still in television. It was feeling a little lost, still very fulfilled by what I was giving to the world. But I kept thinking, what is it that's missing? Well, me, folks, and you. Think about that. Ask yourself that question. Does something feel amiss? Does something feel just off? And you can't feel like, what is it? It's not that you're not feeling well. It's not that you have a fever. It's not you feel run down. Well, you may feel run down because you're exhausted by giving, 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 and not giving to yourself. I'm not saying taking. You're not taking. You are, well, you are kind of, you're taking your life back. Let's put it that way. We're trying to take you back on the path that you so are deserving of. So today's topic is about you're lost. It was okay. Find yourself again, but please find yourself earlier than later. I don't care what age you are either. You could be 10 years old or you could be 100 years old. At any given point, you can say, if I have breath in my lungs, I have time left on this earth, it's time for me to focus on me again, right? We had Mildred Kirschenbaum and Gail Kirschenbaum on the show with us months ago. Love that duo of mother and daughter. And it was amazing how important it was for Gail to focus on her, how much time she had spent with the frustration of the relationship she had with her 100-year-old, almost 100-year-old mother long before. Then she found herself again. She spoke up for what she deserved. And suddenly she got the respect from her mother, even though they had this really tumultuous relationship over the years. So I want you to think of the relationships you have. Are you in any way a cause of how they're going? So if by chance you feel tension in a relationship, you've got to look a little bit deeper. This is very introspective. Look a little deeper and say, how are you contributing to the relationship? And are you making it better? Or are you a contributing factor? Okay, think about that. It's a really powerful question. Are you a contributing factor in what's going wrong? Don't place the blame on the person that's in it. And I don't know whether it's a spouse, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a mother-daughter, father-son, or whatever the combination is. Don't always place the blame until you look a little bit deeper. And how do you look deeper? Kathleen Morris actually asked me to cover this topic that I want to do in my studio with a guest, and it has to do with meditation. She said, would you cover meditation? I was like, yes. And by the way, I've got my notebook here, and I want you to load up my notebook like you did back in March and April and May. Each and every one of you came up with a topic. I want you to think very deeply here in the next 20 minutes. Give me a topic. I'm going to associate your name with it, and I'm going to call you out and tell you when I'm going to cover your topic. Because much more going into 2024, I want it to be about you. I think some of that got a little bit lost with the Monica, let's have a set, let's have a studio, the flashiness of it all. And you get taken in sometimes of, yeah. Okay, let's do that. But what about the way it all launched? It was just me and you. It was us motivating, inspiring together, the community coming together. I think some of that got a little bit lost. I want more of this. And I have been told by a lot of you, so do you. I look at our numbers. Our numbers are so high when it is you and I together. So I know that. We're having a big meeting at 5:30 this evening. And the biggest part that I will say moving forward is we've got to do more of this. Not just this on the 7 o'clock show in the morning, but more you coming to me, you coming into a setting where there's 25 people, 75 people, 200 people, thousands of people. We need to do just this, a workshop style setting. I need to hear you though. I need to see your body language. I need to see the sweatiness in the palms. I need to see the white knuckle syndrome. I need to see the shiftiness of the eyes, not being able to look me in the eye, those kind of things. And then I will say, what's going on? Where have you lost yourself? And when I go around to the tables and I have the microphone and I go up to you and say, what's your intention for today? And I don't know. Yes, you do. But forever, you're looking for permission for someone to say it's okay to say a word. Oh my gosh, just say it. Tell me your word for the day, by the way, right now, without thinking, just fire. I want to see a bunch of things just fired up. Boom, 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 boom. For me, it's optimism. Okay, that was my word. I am optimistic. I was optimistic I was going to have a great breakfast and there wasn't going to be plastic in it. But my word was optimism, because I need more people to get away from the pessimistic, toxic, negative mentality. And so if I'm more optimistic and I come on for you and I give you even a little ounce of optimism and tell you that yes, you are worthy and you have value and that you are smart and that you have power, that you have the will to change lives, all these things go on and on and on. Suddenly you have hope. Suddenly you have light. Suddenly you say, oh my gosh, I need this kind of energy in my life. I need a little bit of Monica every day in my life. Not only are you going to tune in every morning, but you're going to say, I need to work on me more than just listening. Okay. One thing about listening to a podcast or watching the energy of a podcast. But then what about Thursday nights? You should be joining that class. Every Thursday night at 5 o'clock, I have people that come and they said, we love it because you go more in depth and then we can be heard. They like the smaller versions. Then they like the big workshop. And so one of the things I wanted to tell you about is an idea that Kasia Satars and I came up with. So Kasia is an incredible fitness enthusiast. She has a clinic that she has in Canada. She used to be a beautiful fitness model. She's just a wonderful human being. So she and I have known each other since I was at Fox 2. And the battle bag that I have that I train a lot of my clients with, I still use that to this day. Well, she reached out to me and she's like, Monica, you and I need to talk about doing a vision setting night together. So this is where I'm going with this. How many of you have lost your way and that you need to set yourself back on course, but you need to set your vision? Like you've heard about vision boards or mood boards, more so the vision side. That a lot of that came, people used to watch Oprah Winfrey, and I give so much credit to Oprah for the things that she's done in this world. I take the things that I think are really powerful that I want to use with my clients, with my audience. And a lot of that is, do you have that kind of a vision board? Do you have a journal where you take from the board and you write in it? And not only do you write a word or a sentence, but you have growth upon that. So you look at your entries and then you expound upon it. What do you do day after day? And if you look through the pages of it, how do you see your growth? Or how do you see that you lost yourself? Because if you look at those entries, you'll see where it went wrong. And then you'll be like, here's the moment. And if I had actually paid a little bit more attention, I would have found this is where it all was started to go wrong. It doesn't mean that you can't change it, though. And like I said earlier, it doesn't matter what age you are. You can change it at any point. Look back through the entries, though, and find the missing element of where you went wrong. Well, Kasia reached out to me and she's like, I want to do something with you. I think you and I are really powerful together. And I agree with that. If you haven't seen the show, please watch it. There's a show with Kasia Satars and I that you can watch. And then it is on the audio podcast platform. And I need more and more of you to understand that if you have people that aren't on Facebook, one more time, we are on YouTube. We are on all of the audio podcast platforms, the big ones, wherever you listen to your podcast. Go to The Real Monica Adams on Spotify or iTunes, etc., and listen to some of these past shows. Kasia's was really, really good. And I'm going to be on her podcast, the Thrive podcast. That's Rising Up and Thriving, this coming Friday, by the way. So if you go and look up the Thrive podcast, maybe Michelle can post it for you. You can see me with her this coming Friday. I can't wait. She's actually also interviewed Nicholas Murray, who we've had on the show with Mind Muscle Pro. Another great interview that I did with Nicholas, the way he's changing the world with his organization. She interviewed him as well. She's like, Monica, he was incredible. I was like, I know. So we're talking about, I can guarantee you, Nicholas will spread the word to all of his following that people will want to be a part of this. So how would you like to be a part of a vision setting night? And we're talking about 6 p.m. to 7:30, an hour and a half. And if they're in Canada, they're going to be doing 7 to 8:30. And this is all she and I together, really going deep into what's missing in your life. Some of the things that she said she wanted to talk about: recapping the past year to create momentum, wellness insights for the new year. We're talking about meditation, a short little meditation to bring you into heart coherence. And then from there, cultivating a new vision for yourself. There's so many people that say, gosh, I'd love to be more like this person. I'd love to have more of this in my life. Well, why do you not think you're worthy enough to have that? Why don't you believe? You have the will. Everyone has the willpower. I know some people might naturally be born with this certain energy and a leadership role, but anybody can become that. You just have to believe in yourself. Like mentally, you have to not give up on yourself. Vision cultivating workshop, vision setting, again, vision declaring. And we're talking about doing this, and this is where you come into play. One, I want to know, I'm going to take a break here. Do you want to be a part of it? It's going to be very inexpensive. $25. These are things that people pay thousands of dollars for when we're in a setting where we have a huge stadium. Okay. So then you take it down. We like the smaller version of it. We see this being more intimate. $25. That's it. $25. But I need to know, would you prefer December 21st or December 28th? And then here's the thing. If you have kids, and there are a lot of parents that come to me and say, my kids have lost their way. I know. The kids are free. Okay. You've got teenagers, anybody that's under the age of 18. Because once they're in college, I'm going to say they're more of an adult, and I think they'll understand the importance of paying $25 to find themselves. I'm actually counseling a mother-daughter duo right now, and she is turning 21 in about a week or so, I think. And she sees the importance of doing private life coaching with me. A lot of people will make excuses and say, oh, this costs too much. I can't come to a personal training class. I can't come to semi-private training. I can't do counseling. I can't. You can't until you can, until you value yourself enough and say, well, gosh, I spend money on Starbucks and I spend $10. Well, that all adds up, by the way. You go to fast food and that's ridiculously expensive right now. $14 for fast food. Somebody said the other day, like, I just walked out of the, whatever, it doesn't matter what place it was. I can't believe it was like $10, $14, $28 for 2 meals for us. And I was like, at fast food? Well, look at all the money that you're throwing away. So if you would look at that, if you'd be a little more organized with your bookkeeping, you would realize this money could be better spent on you. So tell me that December 21st or December 28th, I'm leaning towards one, but I want to see what you have to say about this. Which one would you like? And do you want to be a part of it? Because you're the one that's going to make it happen.
Carroll House Furniture is growing and hiring for many positions. Drive to success delivering concierge service and setup in customer homes.
Enjoy teamwork in our clean, organized warehouse where Carroll House stocks for fast, free delivery.
Associates sell more and make more with 3.5 acres of choices in stock, infinite custom orders, plus the lowest prices in the country.
If you like top pay and the best benefits in St. Louis, you'll love working here.
So if you like nice things, join the Carroll House Furniture family.
Well, the warmer weather is exiting and colder weather is upon us. Have you been putting off getting that heater inspected or fixed? Well, that's like pushing your car to fumes. You don't want to be left feeling empty and cold. Let Aldon Indoor Air Quality Specialist come to your rescue to take you out of the miserable cold inside your home and help warm you, your home, and your hearts. Don't put it off or you'll be stranded inside in the cold. Aldon Indoor Air Quality Specialist. From routine maintenance to unexpected repairs, they've got you covered with 24-hour availability. al-don.com. All right, welcome back. It is 7:47. Great show today with a lot of interaction, and we've got more from you now. I'm going to turn this over to you. We've been talking about a lot of things. The crazy dream. Trust me, if you're just tuning in, you do not want to miss the beginning of the show because I tell you about some craziness that happened in my dream, but also something that was very, very real. Okay, got that. So funny, made me laugh. Yes. Good morning. Have a nice day. That's what I forgot to buy on Black Friday. You forgot to buy the moth light. That is the Monica's must-have. I will be giving that away next week, Wednesday. So good luck to you. Pamela Miller. By the way, I did reach out. Does anybody know Mary Bethel? Because Mary won our Monica's must-have, and all you have to do is pick it up at the store. When you win these, they'll be at the front desk for you, by the way. Julie, that is awesome. I'm still worrying about the chicken wing into a fox. Mary Grace, goodbye. Okay, yesterday was awesome. I need to rewatch it. Yeah, yesterday was really good with Dr. Sarah Franco. We talked about immunity. Got to build up that immunity as we get into this unfortunate sick season. John, hi, John. Live with purpose, on purpose. Love your passion, Monica. Good morning to you. Good morning. So John's incredible. He has our same mission, and I'm just waiting for him. I think he's coming on with us in December. He owns BioFit. Look it up. A whole new way of training and taking a lot of your time back, by the way. Thank you. I need this today. I like the not waiting until January 1st. Rose, exactly. You got to be a part of this. Truth heard. Life is not a dress rehearsal. No way, ma'am. Sindra is regularly on my Thursday night class, and she knows how much of the importance is. The importance of being in a good recovery program like Celebrate Recovery and maintaining a constant moral inventory, Carrie says. It's so easy to get caught up in pleasing others and end up losing yourself. Yes, Pamela. Okay, Sindra says her word for the day is intentional. Mine's optimism. Julie Purcell, awesome. Kristen says positivity. Carrie, daily intention for day is proactive. Julie's is strength. Kathy's is gratitude. Leona, her word is hope. John, vision board party. John, you're going to be a part of it? December 21st or 28th. Vision board party with me and Kasha, another powerhouse. Trust me. Julie, hi. Julie says, I do vision boards. Okay, Pamela says intentional. Leona, loved Oprah's show. She let us know that we matter. Yep, and that's now why you watch this show, because I do the same thing for you. There you go, Michelle. Thank you so much. Michelle posted the Thrive podcast, so you can see the shows that she's done and watch the show with she and I on Friday. I'd love to be in that workshop. Okay, so you can email me and let me know, and I'll get all of your email addresses, and I will let you know how you can purchase tickets for that. Let's see, Carrie, December 21st and 28th are both good for me. Okay. Absolutely. My board needs major updating. Off to my meeting. Okay. Marilyn wants to be a part of it. Julie says the 28th. I'm interested in the workshop December 21st. December 28th, I need to board it up. Good morning. There you go. BioFit. Come on board, John. He has today, John. Don't put it off any longer. Tell me the date. My word today is focus. Finish up some projects before moving on. Rose, Kristen and I are in. Okay, it looks like a lot of you so far are saying December 21st. Can you all do me a favor? Because I see it here in the comments. Email me and just say, Monica, this is the date that I want. So it's vision board setting. It's heart centric. It is concentrating on you well in advance of 2024, because what's going to happen is you're going to get into the rush of the season. That's kind of why we like the idea of the 21st. John says solstice. The 21st, right before Christmas. I know you're kind of rushing around with Christmas, but I think you'll lose yourself between Christmas and the New Year's. And I just don't think people have a tendency not to show up. They almost take, unfortunately, I've seen it for 30 years almost, and 25 years for sure in the fitness industry, that they start to drop off and they think they can just take this week off. They go into New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, gluttony, and then it's so much pressure put on New Year's resolutions. But then you break them 4 to 6 weeks later. Trust me. So we're going to do a vision board setting. Me and Kasia Satars. And it looks like a lot of you say December 21st. By the way, this is exactly what you're going to see more of. Maybe not just quarterly, but maybe monthly. And for those that realize the importance of it, you might do it weekly with us, because there's a lot of women who love the Thursday night class that we do at 5 p.m. Well, on this particular night, we will be doing a full-blown December 21st or the 28th. And I said, I think a lot of people are thinking the 21st. Okay, John says I'll be there the 21st. Fantastic. I think it is going to be the 21st. So for those of you, by the way, that said the 28th, could you make it? Terry, can you make the 21st? And Julie Fabian, can you make the 21st? I believe everybody else had been saying the 21st. It looks like that one. And I think that's the one that Kasia and I were feeling the most. Okay, good. So let's do that. We're just going to make it right now. December 21st it is. I was going to wait. All right, if I tell you what, we won't jump too quick. Let me see. I have a feeling that a lot of you are going to say the 21st. Make sure, I can go back and try to remember from this post, but if you want to email me, info@TheRealMonicaAdams.com, I'll put it up on the screen in case you forget. There you go. Not only is it for registering for the Monica's Must-Haves, tell me about the vision board night, but also for anything that you want me to cover going into December and 2024. Now, notice I didn't say I'm waiting till 2024. I do have some great shows lined up for you in the next couple of weeks, but I want to know, what topics do you want to hear from me? Okay, we've got 10 minutes still left, and I've got a piece of paper here. I can write down. I know that Kathleen Morris wants me to cover meditation. Boom, there's one topic. But this is how it used to start, by the way. For those of you that are new to the show, for 3 months, this is how it was. I would come on and I would inspire you and I would motivate you. And then afterwards, I would say, what can I do for you? Which is exactly how I used to do it on Channel 5. We did Monica's Motivational Moments. And I might do fitness related stuff. I might show you, which we haven't done here in a little while. I might show you different ways to do your exercises, make sure you have good form, etc. And then it was all about the mental side of inspiring. It was the spiritual side of inspiring. Those were so popular for 2 years. Well, we're going to do more of those. I don't know what they're bringing to the table tonight, but I've got so much that I am busting at the seams of what I want 2024 to look like. And it includes you on so many levels. Sorry, I'm home for Christmas. Maybe next time. Stephanie, it's not in person. It's on Zoom. So can you join? Yes. So everybody, let me preface this. It is going to be on Zoom. You will all show up with us on Zoom because she's in Canada. And then what's going to happen is you're going to understand that moving forward, it's going to be really powerful for us to say, do you want to do more of this? Let's be in person with each other. So Stephanie, yes, I'm sorry. I should have said that. Okay. Yes, you absolutely. Everybody, we're going to show up on Zoom together or whatever platform. Sorry, it's hard when I do an entire show by myself. Giving yourself permission to be selfish. Oh, yeah. I love that, John. Virtuously. Very good. are you going to be on the window Friday? Julie, we will be at Christopher's, and there's a window right there, right across from Kirkwood Farmers Market. Are you going to come by and say hi? By the way, I have a special surprise on Friday that even Mark doesn't know about that absolutely will put you in the Christmas spirit. I can attend on Zoom. Good. All of you. December 21st, mark it on your calendar right now, 6 to 7:30 p.m. Central Time, 7 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Spread this to your friends and your family all over the United States, or for that matter, all over the world. If they can make 6 to 7:30 p.m. Central Time, that is on my calendar already. I had both of them blocked out, but it looks like the 21st is what it's going to be. I want you to spread the word right now. We have 3 weeks for you to load up the people that need this in their life. And who isn't needing that from all ages? Let us know if you have kids that want to join, because again, 18 and under, they're free and they need to be there. Very impressionable, going through a lot of bullying, cyberbullying, in-person bullying. They've got a lot on their plates. They had to learn through Zoom. Well, now it's just a matter of relaxing and taking it in, not doing homework, not being crazy in the morning, and they're feeling like I can't be a part of this. No, this is going to be an opportunity for them to just listen and hopefully receive. And if they're not ready for it, that's okay. They didn't pay for it. They can run around, but hopefully they'll sit down and they'll hear the message, or maybe just in the distance, they'll hear the message. So mark it on your calendar, December 21st. Okay. I love it. All right. I promised you that we are going to do a giveaway. Once again, if you didn't know, here's where we are: the premier destination for season's greetings, to be kind and gift kindly. I'm going to read from the Blueprint for Value. We are almost finished. I cannot believe we are almost finished with this. We are on number 50. No, 51. Oh, we are. We only have 2 left. We are on 51, which is called, it's either record or record, because it looks the same way, right? It's 52 habits to discover and strengthen your personal worth. And I know a lot of people that have purchased this. It's a good little resource book to go back and understand your own value. Jeff Kozatek, love you, and thank you for being a part of our show in the past. When we come back, we'll read from the Blueprint for Value, and we will choose our winner of the first Monica's Must-Have. Let me turn it. Monica's Must-Have. It's the Black Forest Candle from Mark Anthony's. Good luck. Envita Health and Wellness, where you can feel your best both inside and out. Envita isn't your typical med spa. They're a multi-specialty medical spa and wellness center serving St. Louis and its surrounding areas. They have ketamine for mental health and pain, IV therapy, medical weight loss, and aesthetics treatments. As board-certified anesthesia providers, Envita can ensure that their advanced treatments are provided safely with minimal to no pain. So let Envita take care of you. Call 314-394-0950 to book an appointment, or online, envitahealthandwellness.com. All right, welcome back. 7:57, and we've been doing the Mobile Monica version of our show solo because Mark's out of town. He will join me on Friday. We will be picking a new Monica's Must-Have from Christopher's. Today, my Monica's Must-Have that we'll give away next Wednesday is the Moth Light. Again, incredible. You'll never need another way to light your candle or anything else in the house. There's different versions, different colors, etc. I absolutely love these. It's been one of my must-haves for a while. Come on in and purchase one. Oh, I didn't show you this one. I'm not going to take all of them out of their boxes, but this one's got a little orange and kind of like a snakeskin, orange and yellows and reds in it. Again, there's a bunch of different ones. I really do love the animal print one. I think that's probably one of my favorites. I have one like that at home, and camouflage ones, etc. Okay, so this is the 52 habits for knowing your value. Remember your accomplishments. Write them down. How many times do I say to journal? Victory can yield positive, healthy fruit both now and in the future. Don't let a success go to waste by forgetting about it. Write it down. Challenges, problems, and trials can seem overwhelming and impossible. Now, when you face them, remember and draw strength from the mountain ranges you have already overcome. It can stop the withdrawal from your personal worth account and begin making significant deposits. Look at all you have already accomplished. Write down your victories. Look at them periodically. You'll get a high return on past investments. A quick reminder of past success in the midst of a current trial can be a significant boost to your resolve. The takeaway: remember your past victories to help sustain you through today's challenges. And can you believe it? We are literally going to have the wrap up of this tomorrow. And then I need a new book. And I think I've picked what I'm going to read from. The Blueprint for Value. Thank you to Jeff Kozatek for such a great book. 52 Habits to Discover and Strengthen Your Personal Worth. All right, right at 7:59, I am going to pick our winner. Michelle picked number 22 for me. And number 22 is... Carrie Samuelson. Congratulations, Carrie. I'm not sure if she's still on, but Carrie, you have officially won Monica's must-haves. It will be here at the front desk for you. The Black Forest candle. If you can't make it down here, I think your friend Janice might be able to get it to you. I might be able to get it to Janice for you. Congratulations to you and to all of you. It's that simple. Just go to my website, TheRealMonicaAdams.com, and then click on What's New, and then just put your email address in there, and then boom, you're registered for the upcoming must-haves. If people can't do Zoom Live for the board, can they pay and receive a video? Yeah, we could probably get a recording for them. Hopefully you can be there live, though. Congrats, Carrie. Congratulations, Carrie. Yay to Carrie. All right, everybody. Thank you so very much for tuning in again. A beautiful show. And again, stressing to you the importance of the world. Don't forget, spread kindness. God bless you all.